Hey guys, so if you're following along in my new beater Duramax truck, this I just picked up and I've been getting to work and figuring things out that it needs and just getting it pretty much road worthy and where I feel comfortable driving it every day. This video is going to be about power washing an engine bay before and after and what to do and what not to do. In my experience on doing this over and over on several cars throughout the years. Quick update on the Duramax. I did do the lines. I didn't do a video, but I did the power steering lines. I just went ahead and did all of them. The 2 high pressure to the hydro boost were leaking, and it's a real common issue, but I went ahead and replaced both of them because it looked like they were both leaking. And I went ahead and went to Napa and got a new hose. Let's see, this was a 3/8 hose, and there's a pre-bent one, but this was $8, so went with that. And then there's another power steering line that I went ahead and replaced down here. And it is a cut end to like a threaded end. It goes from the reservoir to the pump down here, and it's a non-high pressure line, but I went ahead and changed it. It wasn't leaking. I just don't want to get back in there fix any leaks later down the road. So this is going to be a before and after of power washing a dirty engine. Some people will say, oh, I don't like it when people power wash their motor, if they're going to go buy one, because they want to see the leaks and stuff. Well, I'm a little different. I like popping that hood and seeing a clean bay and knowing what I got, and if there is a leak that starts, I can see it right away where it's leaking from, not chasing a bunch of old leaks that have been replaced over the years or whatever. But like I don't like that. Like, I'd rather get that off. If you're working in here, say you're changing the pump, that's just more dirt on you. So I don't know, it's preference. But today I'm using my Harbor Freight. It's a Bauer, it's electric. I actually swapped out my gas model and gonna be using this. It's got 3 nozzles, a 40, 25 and a 0, and then a soap. Dude, this thing works great. It's 2000 psi. It replaced a gas one that was 2300, and it does just as good a job, if not better. So definitely recommend that. What I use is a wheel. I got a bunch of this, and it's almost gone, you can see, but it's a Auto Magic. This was like from a detail shop, and my dad gave it to me, but it's a wheel cleaner. The reason why I'm alright with using a wheel cleaner, and I've used like Mean Green and stuff, any degreaser will work good. You usually the good stuff you gotta thin out with water to make it, because it comes out full strength. So yeah, I thinned this out and I got it in a spray bottle, and going to get started here. Okay, so this is one of my major don'ts when power washing a engine. Is I've learned over experience is the alternator is very susceptible to getting water damage, and you don't want any water down in the brushes and all that jazz. So I take a plastic sack and I just cover that bad boy the best I can. And I'm gonna say that is the biggest thing when pressure washing. I don't know, different makes and models, whatever, may have other things going on, but like, I never try to spray directly into connectors or something. I'll buzz over the top. Guys, this is under the hood, so it should be able to get mud, dirt, water, whatever the road throws up in there. So manufacturers make these so they're pretty much waterproof. Now you might get into like an older car that has like chafed wires and stuff, and then stuff might start shorting out. But like, I don't take this off and start spraying in there. I'll just buzz over the top, let the degreaser sit. But really, you can't hurt it. And if you do hurt it by pressure washing it, it's because maybe you held it like in a connector for too long, but that should be watertight. I wouldn't shoot it down in there. Like, just be smart with it. Go over the top, Just try to stay away from electrical if you can. Sometimes it happens, but yeah, I've never had an issue, and I've done dozens and dozens of cars and trucks like this. So I'm gonna get to spraying. Oh, another quick don't is if you have a cold air, which I run into that too. That was the other thing I was going to suggest, is do the same. Take a plastic bag. I would try to wrap the whole, in fact I would wrap the whole intake if it's a cold air intake and it's exposed filter. Wrap the whole thing in a plastic bag, make sure there's no holes in it, and tie it down, tape it, whatever. Just make sure no air or no water gets in there, because that will ruin your engine. You know, it's just common sense stuff, guys. So I got a scrub brush here, and I'm just gonna start, if this works, I'm just gonna start spraying. Sometimes you can actually mix water. It's better to like do a light little drizzle and mix water. I don't know, it just seems to work for me better, especially if you're using a scrub brush. It's I don't know, just a habit, I guess. But yeah, I'll just soak everything. Get up in here. I get everywhere with this thing. And we're just gonna let this stuff sit and do well, what it says on the name is it's auto magic, so let it do its magic. Oh yeah, look at that. There's a big problem spot right there. That might be a boot leaking or some shit. Yeah, get up here. You can see my heater core hose is broke, and somebody, well, whoever had the truck before me just like direct or just bypass the heater core altogether because these fittings break. That's a quick trick for anybody that gets out in the road and that happens to you. You can always bypass the heater core. You won't have heat, but it'll get you home. Get that pump good. It was nasty. I had back to the power steering lines, I had a major leak over here. There's a computer, it looks like. So I'm gonna stay away from that. I mean, you don't wanna be power washing that. You can get some degreaser on it, it's not gonna hurt anything. But yeah, I'm gonna keep soaking. I'm gonna pause the video and I'll show you guys me power washing. So here's a follow-up video of the engine bay all washed up, power washed. As you can see, some stuff was hard to get off, remained discolored and whatnot, some piping and stuff. If you use like a tire cleaner and rub hard on these, you can get these to clean up better. And there's also some stuff out there at Napa called aluminum brightener. You can hit it with that and that should help. The only other way I know is to, if you're really wanting to get stuff shiny, is to use a really low grit sandpaper. And you can, actually I take that back, don't use sandpaper. Use a Scotch-Brite pad and work on that. It won't scratch your stuff. So, little tip there. But yeah, as you can see, I saw a lot of dirt and grime flying, and this makes me happy to see this motor finally clean after years and years of dust.